Alright folks, I've been meaning to make this video for a while on how to start or light a fryer but the pilot light has gone out. Most of them are greasy, so get over that because there's grease in them. So I'm going to show the average person, which all of my team are going to be required to know how to do this safely. How to light a pilot light on a fryer. Pretty simple, and I'm going to show you the steps. This wheel right here is the main cutoff, and right at the top is a little dot on the metal, and it says off. Right now the gas is off, and that thing only turns one way. If I turn it to the right, it doesn't go anywhere, but if I turn it to the left, it goes to the word pilot right there. Now I can't go back, it locks. If I want to go back, you got to push in and turn off. It's got a little indentation of safety, so when it's go to pilot, it pops out a little bit. There you go. And now that little dot is lined up with the word pilot. To light it, this needs to be off, which it is, the thermostat. It needs to be on pilot, which it is, right on the L. See, the L's got a raised piece of plastic on it to line it with that dot, which is where, and there's an indentation right there. If you look really good, there's an indentation where that little dot is on the top of the cream colored wheel. There's an indentation where it's sitting. So it's in the perfect spot, and you have to, the gas is not flowing yet. You have to press it, and I can hear gas start flowing. So right now it's off, it's ready to go. When I press it, gas starts flowing. Where does the gas flow? Right there. I call that a T. That little metal rod, and on each side of it is two pieces of metal, looks like a T. The gas comes out right above those. So what you have to do, put it on pilot, press it in, and then light your lighter right there and stick it between the metal tube, little rod, and the little left and right flanges, and it will go poof. It's not much gas, so it won't explode. It just lights very slowly, which I'll show you. So now I'm going to press in on pilot, let the gas start flowing, and since I'm using one hand for the camera, Emily's going to light the pilot, which I would normally do with my other hand. So I'm going to press it in, gas starts flowing, go ahead. Okay, there it is. Now, if you let go of it, guess what happens? It goes out. This has a safety mechanism that will only let the gas flow after this little rod is heated up. That tiny rod wire going below the rod is a temperature safety. So let's do it again. It's on pilot, press in, gas flows, it lights, and you have to hold it in for about 30 seconds and let the little temperature probe heat up. It sends a signal down to the control module saying that, hey, the gas is flowing and it's not stopped. Otherwise, it don't want to flow gas if it's not burning. So if it gets cold, it cuts the gas off. So I'm going to release the pilot light now, the button rather, and see what happens. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I released it. It's going. So we successfully lit the pilot light. Now we have to turn the master knob off of pilot, continue on around to on. It's real simple. You just turn it. You don't have to push it in or nothing. And now the little dot on top, the metal dot, is lined up with on. It is ready to use as long as your pilot light's still going, which it is. The way to determine that is just to turn it on a little bit. And there we go. All the flames light up. Wait a couple seconds and turn it off. You don't want to yank this back and forth, left and right, like on off. So there we go. Recap. We turn it to pilot, press in the button, light the pilot light area with our lighter, continue to press pilot light for about 20, 30, 40 seconds. If you release it and it turns off the pilot light, do it again. That means the temperature probe isn't hot enough. After about 30 seconds, give or take, the temperature probe tells the master switch, hey, the flame is going, you can let the gas continue. Then you release the pilot and just rotate it on, continue on to the left to the word on. If I want to turn it off, I can just turn the whole thing back to off. If I turn it to pilot, it will still go right now because it's letting the little bit of gas flow to the pilot light, but it won't cut the master on here. You have to have it on the on to cut the big gas burners on. But if I want to cut it off right now, I just rotate it all the way back around, turn it to the right to where off would be lined up with the dot on top. So that's it, real simple. Turn a pilot, press in, light the top, hold the button in about 30 seconds, release it. If it goes out, do it again. Once you release it and it stays on, turn it to on, you're ready to go. Thanks for joining Johnny Grills University.